you, Trouble, and thank you, Yankos. Welcome to the LEC post-game lobby with Ender and Flakked. How do you actually smell, Flakked? Ender, do you want to give him a sniff?
It's nice. It smells like champion.
I mean, probably I smell like a little pig after my gameplay this game. But like usually I try to smell good. Unlike Jankos, I mean, doesn't matter like how much perfume or like deodorant he puts. He always smells like, I mean, not the best, I would say. But I mean, I try to smell good, right?
Yeah, I mean, you were a bit sweaty in the bot lane when you lost.
I mean, I was sweating so much. I was sweating so much.
Because Yankos was saying that he was micromanaging you the whole game.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I assume he was the one that told you to go in and die 2v2?
Yeah, of course. Like I just
Like,
follow.
what was he thinking?
I just follow his call. I mean, I don't know. Like I know this guy like mechanically can't be like good anymore, right? He's like 45 years old. So I'm
Give or
like,
take.
I will just trust his calls, right? Because I mean, if you're bad, at least be smart. But it's like bad and stupid. So it's like, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do with Jankos. I'm pretty surprised after the, like, you know, like spring and winter, he's still on the roster. But you know, I mean, you just have to play with what you have. It's fine.
Sometimes you've got to keep these old players around to sell the jerseys.
Yeah, like really old players.
Right,
for
yeah.
sure. I agree.
Yeah.
It's important.
He sold a few jerseys in his time, but clearly we're seeing a very happy Yankos right now because you are reunited. You're doing wonderful things for the team in the first 2 games we've seen so far. Although yesterday, what was the conversation like after the match? Did you talk about hitting the Nexus?
I mean, yesterday, like, I mean, even though we won, it's a day that I'm kind of trying to forget because like we were really ahead and we like cringed a bit. Not gonna lie, I'm full honest. But I mean, yeah, like we didn't talk much about yesterday. It's kind of like in the past already.
Will you, like, going into, like, next week or stuff, like, go back, I assume, and, like, talk about these games? Or
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, even today, like, we were like reviewing some like key stuff from the game, right? And like some like stuff about comms. Because like yesterday, like the comms were like, I mean, today they were like much cleaner. As I mean, we could see, right? Like we could end the game like in like better way, even though we still like did some mistakes. But I mean, for sure, we are learning every single day about like the games.
Yeah, so you did talk about the games yesterday, just not super
Yeah, I mean, not
in-depth
yeah, not
Right,
like a
gotcha.
And that makes a lot of sense as well. It's just one best of one again. Just two best of ones so far, I should say. How did you react to the draft then, bringing it back to this game? I'm guessing you knew that you're probably going to be playing up against leaders, Neeko.
I mean, actually, we didn't think they were gonna pick Neeko, because like yesterday draft, they like completely ignored it. I mean, they will probably have like their reasons why, but I mean, today we weren't expecting to play against Neeko. So when we saw Neeko, I was like, oh shit, they have the balance champ on first pick. But I think we kind of played well around the champ. Like especially like 3v3 topside, they were kind of smurfing this game. So yeah, I mean, I was a bit scared, but like we managed to not get Neeko, so it's fine.
Is there, like, when you're playing versus the Neeko in coordinated play, is there like a little bit more like chaos, or like when she's not on screen, like trying to figure out what she is?
Especially like, I mean, at least like talking for myself, every single midwave, I'm like mega scared. Like I'm counting minions, you know, you can even press tab and you can like see if there's like the interrogation mark, you know, like she's missing, but if you don't see it, it means she's like transformed into something. And you're like scared of like taking the honey fruit, you're like even like shaking, you know, you're like,
is this gonna heal me or kill me?
Yeah, it's like so scary. But I mean, I think it's fun, at least I mean, I hope that like the audience is having fun watching, because playing against this is like a nightmare.
Yeah, someone's got to be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Do you think it actually in some ways brings the team together though? Because you're all having to be on the same page on Neeko Watch.
Yeah, like the most important thing, like you're discussing about like contesting midwave, and it's like, guys, please count the minions. And even if it's a cannon wave, it's like, guys, contest this wave, but remember it's a cannon. So it's not like there's like a random cannon, you know, like double cannon. It's like, just be mindful of this. But I mean, for sure, at least AD carry, I'm like, please someone just like come with me, whatever I go. Even if I go base, it's like someone just come base with me. I don't mind. But I'm just like mega scared of this champ.
So let's even take it back even further, in fact, to when you were in Los Heretics, you know, obviously making it to the semi-finals of EMEA Masters. There was this great narrative that was produced around that show by the team working on it, around you being this hero who's looking to ascend back to the LEC. Was that something you were conscious of the entire time that you were playing in that league?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I really enjoyed my time when I was in the academy with the players we had there. And it actually it helped me a lot. I mean, of course, like after the G2 stuff, of course, I was like a bit like sad because I really wanted to stay in LEC, but I mean, I couldn't. But it helped me a lot to, it's just like more like mental fortitude and as well how to be a better leader and how to like try to play through me. Because I mean, for sure, at G2 I was kind of lacking leadership, and as well I was kind of rookie. So I mean, I remember like the early days I was like really scared of like just calling Jankos to come bot. Because I'm like, bro, like this guy he played for like 30 years. I'm not gonna call this guy. He's like been world champion. I mean, not champion. Sorry, he went to world finals. But I'm like, I just had so much respect for them, and it was actually like hard for me to, try to be a leader. But I actually enjoyed a lot my time in the academy, and I actually think that it helped me a lot to develop as a player.
Do you also feel like, given that G2 was so topside focused last year, you maybe didn't get the opportunity to show what you can do in the bot lane?
I don't think so. I think we had like, like really good team and as well really good stuff that we could work with. But I think as well, like kind of like the identity of our team was just like strong top side and kind of weak side bot lane, or like playing our like cheesy stuff that I used to play with Targa. But I mean, we just like decided to adopt this identity, and I don't think it was bad. But it was just like, it was kind of lucky that the meta was like so bot lane focused, and we were like playing like weak set most of the times. So yeah, I mean, it kind of sucked.
But I mean, you're off to a fantastic start now,
Yeah.
back on the stage. And I think I love seeing it because we actually saw a similar situation with, I think, a player like Adam, right? Joins like huge brand team in Fnatic, some mixed success there, and then goes down to the RLs, and he talked about like the fire he got to come back here and perform. Sounds like it's a similar situation with you, and two fantastic games to start things off. So I'm curious, with you having like almost like a fresh perspective coming into Team Heretics, a team that has been, not performing well. I think we can like fairly say that. Like, what are your expectations and goals, both as a player and also with the organization, now that you've come into the team and clearly things are looking much better?
Yeah. I mean, my goal individual is just like to keep improving, trying to be like a better like carry, and I mean, the games we're gonna play through bot, just try to play it cleaner. And for the team, I really want to go Worlds, and I know it's like really hard. I mean, I really don't know how it works with like the championship points and stuff, but I know we have like very few of them.
Sure. The TLDR is, at the very least, you have to make it to season finals, which is based on points, or you can win the split, and that guarantees sends you to season finals. So that's like the easy way to do it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty easy, I think. But like, I mean, like, I for sure, I think we can make it to Worlds. I know it's gonna be like really hard, but I think if we just keep working like the way we're doing and keep improving, I think, I mean, maybe we don't get it in the end, but for sure we will have like a fair chance.
Yeah.
The synergy is definitely on point. You mentioned yesterday in your interview with Trouble that that's something you've still got to work on. Do you think that the being on stage has changed things up compared to how you've been performing in scrims in terms of how you're communicating?
I mean, for me, at least like talking individually, it didn't change much of like how I talk in scrims on stage. Because like I don't feel like really like stressed, and I think it's like really great to like talk a lot in scrims and then not talk at all, or like the other way around, right? But I think I mean, for sure our comms when it comes to stage are actually like cleaner than in scrims, which doesn't make much sense because there's like more pressure on stage, right? But I mean, I'm really happy with how like we improved, like just like from yesterday. Because like yesterday, like the game was like complete chaos, and it was like a banger, and like comms were like mega messy. And today they were actually like way better. But I mean, for sure, there's like a lot of like room for improvement for sure.
I'm quite excited to see how you guys are going to going into tomorrow. I'm wondering if we could take a look at the standings and we can just compare you, because I don't think this time, I guess, where we were in the spring split, we'd be going, yeah, Heretics, they're going to be opening up the summer split. with a clean sheet. But there you are, right at the top of things with Fnatic
Yeah,
and
you
Mad
wouldn't say that on
Lions.
Fnatic either, right?
No,
It's
you
like,
wouldn't.
Hold on, like things have certainly changed. It's just 2 days in, but I don't know. It feels a little bit topsy-turvy right now. And do you know who you play tomorrow?
It's Vitality, no?
Vitality? Okay, okay.
What do you think about Vitality so far? The fact that they're 1-1, and today it wasn't the most convincing of matches either.
I mean, I didn't see like today's game, right? Because I mean, I'm not sure if we like came later to the studio or something, but I couldn't watch it fully. But I mean, for sure, like the game from yesterday, they looked like they were like a bit lost. I mean, as well, it kind of makes sense, right? Because it's like the first game of the season, but as well, like the season is like really short. So either you adapt quickly or you just might as well just like lose a lot of games. But I think it's gonna be a fight of like who is gonna play like with better coordination as a teams. Because like right now I think both teams were like not the best like synergized, and I think it's just gonna be a battle of like whoever plays like more as a team is just gonna take the win, I think.
I agree. I think that was a little bit of a struggle you saw it, especially with like Bo looking a little disconnected with the laners back yesterday. And like some things like the bot lane looked actually really strong, like finding early 2 versus 2 kills, then that wasn't translating. Things got traded back on them with some scuffed engages. So I always hold like Vitality is such a strange team to me because I find they're like so good at the same time being like so bad on some things that it's like it's hard to like place them in my head, but I think like they can show up and just be fantastic on any given day. So there is a threat, especially on that bot side.
I mean, for sure. I mean, like on paper they look like mega strong, of course, but they're kind of like, I mean, it kind of depends on like how they wake up, I guess.
Yeah.
Like one day they decide to be the best team in the league, and one day they decide to play like really bad as a team.
Yeah, they start like leashing Dragon to the other team, and you know.
Yeah, I mean they're generous, I guess.
Very generous.
Yeah.
But that's potentially a really spicy bot lane matchup. Upset's being regarded as one of the best, if not the best ADC in the league right now. So how do you feel about what your approach could be tomorrow?
I mean, I think if I play like yesterday, I'm really confident. If I play like today, I played, I'm not that confident because I really think I mega griefed. Like the first thing I said to Mercer after we won the game, like, bro, I'm sorry, I mega griefed it. But I mean, I'm really confident, not only on myself, on Mercer as well. I think we're like playing really well 2v2. I mean, like today we entered, but it's like on me. Like I think we like the engage was good, but I just like mega cringed it. But I'm really confident going into tomorrow, and as well I'm really happy that like yesterday me and Mercer were like kind of like really ahead and like kind of 2v8ing, and today we entered and top side got our back. So it's really good to know that you can like rely on your team, like on stage especially. So I'm really confident for tomorrow.
I'm excited. Now, can I ask like a really random question? I know we've been talking about like gameplay all day.
I'm down, bro.
Okay. So for context, it's Father's Day. My dad watches the show a lot, but he doesn't necessarily always know like the memes and like what's going on outside of it. So could you, for him and maybe anyone else that doesn't know, like what's the deal with the duck?
What do you mean the duck?
The duck.
Pet the duck.
My duck?
Yeah.
Like my meme?
Yes.
I mean, I have a duck.
Right. Yeah. But like, talk to me. Because he's so confused because we've mentioned the duck a few times. So like, what's his name?
I mean, it's Tet or Tetoncito.
That. Yes. Okay. And
I mean, it's just like a chilling duck. It's just like chilling, shitting everywhere, and just like being a normal duck, right? It's like mega pooping everywhere.
Perfect. Yeah.
I mean, it's just like a.
It's a duck that poops a lot.
Yeah.
You should get a new duck and call it Yankos.
No.
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 What animal would you think Yankos is?
Yankos?
If he had to be one.
I mean, I'm between like a pig or a dog, but
Can I just say,
no, because
if
he's
Yankos
really
sees
good
this, he
on
cannot be
He's really
annoyed
good on
me
Sejuani.
suggesting you call a duck Yankos because you just said a pig or a dog.
Yeah, I mean,
You could have gone with, I don't know, like a turtle, because he's like really old or something.
no, I mean, it's like a pig.
No. Or
I mean, we
wise.
previously mentioned his smell, right? And pigs, they don't really smell really good.
Pigs are really clean, intelligent animals, to be fair.
Okay, so then
She got you there.
So then can't be Yankos then. Okay, we need to find like a smelly animal, and as well like not smart animal. And that animal is Yankos, but I'm not sure what animal.
He's his own beast. Let's move things.
Actually, he's unique. Jankos is unique.
Jankos is his own beast. Jankos is a Jankos. Tomorrow, we're particularly hyped for G2 versus Fnatic. Your teammates. I know you had such a close friendship with the guys on that team. But now Fnatic, they're looking like they are powering up. So who have you got taking this one?
I mean, tomorrow is G2 Fnatic. Ooh. I mean, actually, I'm not sure. Because like, I think G2, I mean, of course, it's like really good, right? But I mean, Fnatic is looking really strong. So I'm actually not sure. I think G2 today, they had like a really free win. And I was like, I actually, after the game ended, I came across Bibi and I looked at him and I was like, oh my God, this guy is like a bit, I mean, either tilted or like mega depressed. Because I mean, like the game, it was like a big throw. But I think, I mean, I'm actually not sure who's gonna win. I think both teams, they're looking like really strong. But maybe Fnatic, because they're like more consistent. But as well, it's like only 2 games, right? So, I mean, I'm not sure what to think. Because like, as well, Caps was like 1v9ing on Neeko until he wasn't. And yeah. But like, I think both laners are playing really well. I think Hans and Mickey are playing really well. And Noah and Timmy are actually playing really well as well. So I really don't... If I need to say someone, I would say Fnatic, but it's like 50-50.
I'm all aboard the Noah hype train. And I'm going to go Fnatic. I was like, BO5, completely different story, but for tomorrow, I'm in on Noah. I think it's a Fnatic one.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Noah. I'm wondering if we can work him into some content because I'm just so desperate to have him on this stage at some point. But it's been fabulous having you on this stage with us as well, Flakked. Thank you so much for joining us. I think that about does it for us here tonight in the studio. But you know what we need to do now because you've been on the sofa before.
I mean, it's like the selfie, no, I think.
That's it.
PGL selfie. Now, yesterday I nearly did the splits, even though my body's physically incapable of it. Yeah, I kind of slid out of the camera shot at the end. So I've been working on it. I've been practicing standing still today.
You're on the wrong camera.
I'm on the wrong camera.
Black and white.
Oh, what the fuck, yeah.
Why is your camera black and white?
Because it thinks I should be in bed right now. Okay, hang on. The Flakked hand. One of my hands is busy, so I'm just going to do this. Very good. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Good luck tomorrow, man. Amazing having you on the show. You too, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You know, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, because you're paid to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying
Tippers is available and drop down, incinerate, disintegrate.
Any Jinx, go on. Any. Okay. Any. Nice.
Clearly playing those side lanes. Oh my word!
Oh yeah, did I mention he can do that too?
Guys, we fight here. Look.
I'm fine.
Yeah, they're trolling. Nice
one.
Guys, go, Ivy, you can. Okay, nice. Let's fucking go. Nice.
I'm too clean, brother.
Let's go.
The top lane flash forward, pull back. That was beautiful. Oscar and it sets it up, and Fnatic send them home.
Play with Cassandra. Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Well, actually,
I'm crazy. Okay, she's dead.
Nice.
That's the sickest movement we've ever seen on a little melee creep. There he goes.
I mean, I don't know about AI there for this creep. Oh my god, no. No way.
Nice, guys, we got it now. We can even drive. Look at them. At least throw this one. Guys, look at them. This fight. We finish the booking. Nice, we can. Fine.